In the dark corners of my childhood, where shadows stretched their long fingers into the darkest corners, hiding their secrets in the forgotten nooks of abandoned buildings, a legend was born, the legend of the Abyss Well. It was in those days when youth boldly ignored the warnings of adults, and our curiosity was much stronger than rational fear. We, children of the night, like shadows, slid through the gloomy corridors of the abandoned building, as if summoned by the very evil that permeated every stone of it. But the most terrifying thing awaited us in the depths of this abandoned place, the Abyss Well. It was like a black hole, devouring light and sound, shrouded in an atmosphere of fear that drew us towards it, like an irresistible attraction of death. The well was deep as hell, and those who dared to throw stones into it saw them disappear into the darkness of the unknown. But that wasn't the scariest part. The scary part was that afterwards came the noise, the sound of the stone hitting its walls, the fall and landing on something soft, like the breath of hell itself escaping from the abyss. And the smell. It was so strong that it seemed to penetrate through the skin, piercing every cell of the body with its putrid breath, like a harbinger of the fact that there would be nothing but hellish darkness ahead. Legend had it that in ancient times this well served as a tomb for those who swore too strongly eternal allegiance to the darkness. There were times when bodies were thrown into its bottomless depths, those who refused to accept the light and chose the path into darkness. And their souls, consumed by these dark depths, became part of its dark legacy, forever chained to this bottomless abyss. Once, when our audacity led us again to the abandoned building where the Abyss Well lurked, we felt that our hearts beat in unison with the dark pulse of this place. The shadows seemed alive to us, as if inviting us into their embrace, and the whispering voices in the darkness sounded like an invitation to explore the secrets of the past. But when we reached the very depths of the building, when the Abyss Well revealed its black embrace to us, we felt the air become dense and stifling, as if death itself breathed down our necks. The noises from the abyss seemed louder and louder, like the cries of drowned souls begging for salvation. And then something happened that I still cannot explain or understand. I heard voices, indistinct whispers that pierced through the darkness and pierced my soul. They were so vivid and real that it seemed as if the dead themselves made them sound, addressing us from the dark abyssal depths. We stood frozen in amazement and horror, unable to move, when suddenly something unimaginable happened. The ground beneath us trembled, as if in response to our fear, and it seemed that the abyss itself wanted to swallow us up, as if punishment for our audacity. We ran as if death were behind us, but all our attempts to escape this place seemed futile. Our footsteps, echoes of our fear, sounded loudly in the darkness, as if calling the darkness to devour us whole. And since then, the shadow of this abandoned building, the dark heart of its Abyss Well, has remained with us forever. We may try to forget, closing our eyes and running away from the past, but inside us there will always be that little piece of darkness that will remind us that there is a place where darkness devours light, and souls are lost forever in the bottomless void.